Blessed be your name in the land that is plentiful, where streams of abundance flow. Blessed be your name. Blessed be your name when I'm found in the desert place. Though I walk through the wilderness, blessed be your name. Every blessing you pour out, I'll turn back to praise. When the darkness closes in, I will say, blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. Blessed be your name when the sun's shining down on me, when the world's all as it should be. Blessed be your name. Blessed be your name on the road marked with suffering, though there's pain in the offering. Blessed be your name. Every blessing you pour out, I'll turn back to praise. When the darkness closes in, Lord, still I will say, blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. You kill and take away. You kill and take away. My heart
follow the devil. Christians follow the devil. Because Christians follow the devil.
Pour out, I'll turn back to praise. When the darkness closes in, Lord, still I'm gonna say, blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name.
All this satanic.
Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. You kill and take away. You kill and take away. My heart will choose to say, oh, blessed be your name.
I think, needless to say, these Christians have failed the test. Hardcore. Did I not prophesize this, Jay?
Man, I tell you,
Shamala Hamala, Shamala Hida. I speak of the Jim Shamala Hada, Hakuna Maple, Hakuna Maple, Hakuna Maple. Oh, we got a guest request. What's up?
Doing?
Let's.
Doing?
What are we doing? How you doing today? What's up?
What made you support Satan?
Oh, Satan is a title. You know what a descriptive title is, right?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, just like the word Messiah means the anointed one, Satan means adversary, right? Or accuser. So,
Like, do you love Satan or like what?
like as a person or as like, you know, a descriptive title?
Both.
Okay, so which person are you referring to?
Lucifer?
Lucifer isn't Satan. Lucifer is in reference to the king of Babylon and is from the Latin Vulgate, and to top it off was a Greek god. It was in reference to the planet Venus. Aw, they ran away.
Oh.
Any other Christian like to come up and try?
Jesus isn't real.
Ave Satanas, hail Satan, hail thyself. I need to read the Bible again. Oh, really? Really? So since I need to read it, let me know, like, educate me here. Who is the Lord of hosts? While you're at it, let me know, what are the 10 spheres of creation out of nothing? Ooh, even better. What are the 22 consonants? And what are the 3 arcane consonants out of those 22? Do you know? Which Jesus, by the way? Which Yeshua? Ooh, we got another request. Here we go. Let's see how they do.
Their knowledge accounts to what's about to happen.
Oh, let's see how they do. Hey, how you doing?
Right down the toilet.
That it? That all you got?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's you.
Sweet. Anything else?
Nope. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Well, okay. Wow. These Christians are on fire, man.
I'll say they lasted.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Satan loves you, everybody.
Loving it.
You hit the guest request. Oh, we got another one. We got another one.
Fishy, fishy. Fish on the line. Fish on the line.
Jesus on top. Fuck Satan. Jesus on top.
Oh, okay. Well, which Jesus?
What do you mean, Jesus?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Man.
Which Jesus? Are we talking about the carpenter, the hippie, or the rabbi?
Jesus in heaven.
Okay. So which one? Yeshua Ben
He doesn't
Hur?
know which
Yeshua
one because he didn't know there were
Barbaros?
multiple ones.
Yeah. Which Jesus are you talking about? Do you believe in heaven and hell?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So which hell?
Jesus, what do you mean? What do you
Which
mean?
hell
I
do you
only know
believe in?
one hell and one heaven.
Well, there are multiple hells referenced in your book. There's Sheol, there's Gehenna, there's Tartarus, and there's Hades. I find it concerning that a Christian like you don't know this. Why does the Satanist and the atheist know more than you do about it? It's pretty pathetic, man. Hey, do me a favor. You got a Bible next to you? Because I've got several right next to me. Do you have one?
I have one in my room, but
Sweet, go
I
grab
forgot
it.
where it
And
was.
I need. Well,
Actually,
then
read
you have a
it.
phone. You have a phone. Sweet. Go to John 8:44. Read it for me.
This time, read it objectively and actually try and retain what it says.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, all the Christians here, do me a favor. Read John 8, chapter 8, verse 44.
And then you can suck a big fat
Oh,
one.
he left. Okay, well, we'll bring up, I guess, another one. Another one up to bat. What's up? How's your day going? Do you got anything to say there, Pressure?
The opposite of a unibrow going on here.
All right, yeah, it's a kid. Go ahead and remove him.
A
Cancel.
negabrow. A negabrow.
Yeah, another guest request. Here we go. All kids will just be booted.
Oh,
What's
make sure
up?
you report the kid.
What's up? I
before
ain't
you
got
boot.
nothing to say against y'all. I just want you to read it for me.
Oh, John 8:44.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't even have to read it. I know it by memory. Means, for you are of your father the devil. For when he speaks his native tongue. For he is the father of lies. For he was a murderer in the beginning.
Talking about the God that supposedly
By the
made
way,
Adam
the
and
one
Eve.
who's saying that is Jesus, and he's saying it to the Pharisees. You know, the very leaders of their faith.
Okay,
Doo-doo-doop.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Did you have any questions or concerns?
No, sir.
Right on. Well, I'm glad to have helped.
Y'all have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Thank you for coming in.
Ave Satanas, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, look, we've got another request. Right on, right on. Let's see what this one's got. Oh, well, I guess they did. They canceled coming up. All right, we got another one. Come on up.
Okay. There's
We got-
plenty of these
Yep.
parrot idiots in here. They
What's
don't even
good,
know what the
bro?
hell they're talking about.
What's up? What's up, Content? How you doing?
I don't give a shit how you doing. I just
Oh,
wanna,
wow.
Well,
I just
that's
want to
good.
know why the way you are.
Because I choose
because
to
we
be.
don't love your pathetic piece of shit of
That
a
may be
god.
your
That's
choice,
why.
but did you know that you're doomed to hell?
Which hell?
Well, hell isn't real.
No.
So.
Yo, Jay, I got this. Which hell?
Okay. All right.
Which hell? We're waiting.
Anytime, buddy.
The
Which
one,
hell?
Do you know which hell you speak of?
the only hell. What are you talking
There are
about?
multiple different types of hell in the Bible. There's Sheol, there's Gehenna, there's Tartarus, there's Hades. So which one? And what is its job?
We all know that he's talking about the 1400s, one that the church invented because
Oh,
they were
from
losing
Dante's Inferno?
followers. Yeah.
Dante's Inferno?
Dante
You go to hell. Yeah, be gone, boss.
You know the hell you die.
Back to Sheol with you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just remove this ignoramus, Jay. Remove him. We're gonna bring somebody else up. Like,
my knees are clacking. My knees are clacking. I'm scared.
oh, you Christians, man! You make me laugh so hard.
You quadruple chin having
Oh, I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's all you got? Okay. Well, guess what? By the power of me, goodbye. Yo, who's up next? Who's up next? Let's see if this one may actually know something.
Satan
I'm hoping.
you.
I'm really
Satan
hoping.
Loves you.
It's saying connected, but I don't
Why
know
is Jesus hiding, Ryder Lee?
Right?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing? I hope things are going well.
I'm alright.
So you have something on the topic?
Yeah, man. I just saw the background where it says Satan loves you.
Right on. You got a question about it, or what's up?
Yeah, definitely, man. I have a question about it.
Go for it.
I just wanted to know, does that imply that you think that Satan exists?
Well, Satan is a descriptive title, which means adversary or accuser. Now, if you're asking if I believe that a person that many different applications it goes to exists, that depends on which one you're referring to. So whom specifically are you referring to?
No, actually, who are you referring to when you say Satan loves you?
It's a concept. I'm referring to the concept as in me.
Us.
I love you as an individual.
We are the adversaries of your God.
So the concept of Satan exists?
Well,
in
yeah.
human form, yes.
Yeah, a concept exists in many things.
Okay, so doesn't
you know what
that
concept is, right?
Yeah, so I just wanted to ask you the same question. If you knew what a concept means, what do you mean by the concept of Satan loves you?
Okay, so for example, I am one of the definitions of the concept of Satan, which is an adversary. I'm an adversary to an Abrahamic faith. And I love you as the individual. I may not like what you believe, but I still love you as an individual.
So your existence completely depends on the existence of the Abrahamic faith?
No, not at all.
It's
if that, so who would you be an adversary against?
I just explained to you. I'm an adversary to many things. I'm an adversary to rapists. I'm an adversary to thieves. I'm an adversary to douchebags. I'm an adversary to many different faiths. So, I mean, take your pick.
Yeah, it's not just
so faiths don't exist. You don't exist. Is that what you're saying?
What do you mean?
You have to be against something to exist. You have to be an adversary to exist. So you don't stand by yourself.
You have to be an adversary in order to be part of a description of Satan. Yes.
So, that's all I wanted to know, man. Just your admittance and knowing that you only exist to be an adversary.
I didn't say,
if there's nothing,
that's not what I said. I said for the description of the title.
Well, look at the symbol that he's wearing. Of course, he's going to try and put words in your mouth.
Yeah, of course.
That's what the Goyim do.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is, if there was nothing to be
you're hearing.
To be against, you wouldn't exist. Your existence.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. See, try to pay attention. Hey, Jay, I got this. I'll slow it down for you. I'll slow it down. Listen very carefully. The way the definition of the word, for it to be attributed to someone, they have to have the attributing factor. Meaning, if I wasn't an adversary, then I wouldn't be attributed to me. But because I am an adversary to it, that means this description applies. You know what a descriptor is, right?
Nope.
I completely understand what you're saying, but that doesn't.
Well, you say you understand, but I don't think you know what that word means.
I don't think you understand what understand means.
What? Why are you saying things slow? It doesn't make you right. Just because you're going slow doesn't. Okay,
Because apparently
I will
we need
say
to
this
slow it
slowly
down for
to
your
you.
comprehensive
You are an
capability.
adversary. Therefore, if there was nothing to adverse against, you wouldn't exist.
Then I would just
Isn't that
then I would
wouldn't be
just
a
be me.
Satan.
Then
We wouldn't be
the
a Satan. That doesn't mean
then
that
the
we wouldn't
word wouldn't
exist.
be attributed to me. That's all it would mean. This
We
is
just
very
wouldn't be a
common
Satan.
sense.
Would the word
No.
exist?
Yeah, it would still
We don't
exist.
exist to be a Satan.
As
you
what? As
dipshit.
defined by
We're just
what would you
human.
define it as if there was nothing to adverse against? What would you define the word as? What would you
Then
define
you would
Satan
just be a
as?
person who
The
wasn't an
word wouldn't
adversary.
exist anymore. Jesus fucking you!
Then
Wow,
wouldn't
you're
then
not
Satan
very.
wouldn't exist,
You didn't.
right? The word
The
Satan wouldn't
definition of
exist.
Satan
The
probably
idea
wouldn't
If
exist.
your
No.
faith didn't exist, then
Okay,
Satan
that's
wouldn't exist. That is a
that's
true
all I
statement.
wanted you to know. I just want you to know you're reliant on everything else.
Reliant on what?
He has no
On
idea
things
because he
that you
doesn't
could
even
adverse.
understand what he's saying.
On the
I
concept
don't
of
rely on anything other than myself.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole another defining property of
man.
being
All right, have a
Satan.
good one.
Yeah, have a good one too.
Bye bye, buddy.
Peace.
Don't be too goyim while you're out and about now.
We've got a couple of them here. Let's see. The next one will be Bolt Prod. Let's go ahead and you already moved? Yep, he did. All right. So, Boyd, thanks for waiting, Boyd. See what you got.
Jesus loves me
Alright, I have a
in his
question.
anus.
Go for it.
It's a kiddo.
What's your opinion on big black monkey balls?
Well, they're big and black and they hang from monkeys.
Yep, there you go. I mean, that was easily answered. I mean, can't even get mad at that one. He was just looking for a laugh.
Yeah, he got it.
Yo, we got a Dr. John Scott. All right, sweet.
Uh-oh. I think I recognize that name.
Ooh.
Hey, man, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, I was just
I
going to
sure
ask,
do.
is Adam or Karma in here?
I don't know. Karma's not welcome in my room anymore.
Okay.
Whoa, what?
Okay, I was hoping if anybody was in Joy's live, and if you're reading my comments, I was simply
Joy was
saying,
live?
oh, Adam, you're here, Adam. Adam, I'm so glad that you got my undertones, man, because that girl's not. I hope Tiana's not in here, but I'm telling you, she exhibits a lot of depression, anxiety, and look, I'm all about bashing the theist all day. Attack them, take them off, take them out at the knees. But that girl really needs her faith. So you guys got to be very careful about taking someone's faith and not replace it with some kind of cognitive therapy. I was really worried about her.
Well, yeah, because deconstruction can be a very, very dangerous process. A lot of people commit suicide because of it.
Religion does
And that's
a lot
what I
of
was really
damage while
worried
they're
about.
brainwashing
I was
you.
really worried about that because that would have destroyed Joy if she would have known that girl would have went off that live and just done something to herself. I was really worried about that, and I was trying to send undertones, and I thank God Adam was there. Adam's such a smart dude, and he toned down. You guys know Adam, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Adam's my brother.
We're all in the
Adam.
same grove, man. We grow from the same grove. We are the old grove.
But his, I love his approach. He's like aggressive. He's like aggressive, and I love how he gets aggressive. But I'm so glad that he was in there and he was able to talk to her because he toned down what he was saying. Yeah. And then Ahmed, one guy came in and his approach was good too. I was just really worried about her. Thank you for letting me on. I want to talk to Adam. I'm glad he's in here.
Will do. Will do. All right.
Man.
Well, I'm going to be bringing up the other people. We've got 7 guests waiting.
Thanks, brother.
Yep. Thanks for coming in. Buddy. Keeping everybody updated. All right. Next will be, I'm going to skip Monkey Butt. I'm gonna skip a couple of them here. Alexander looks good. All right, let's see. Welcome, Alexander. How are you doing today?
I will make the meeting possible, you fucking satanist piece of shit.
Well, you can come and suck him up,
You wanna fucking die?
Bring it on.
Whoa, Jay, wait. Hey, Billy Badass. Everybody see that, right? Y'all know what to do, right? You see what he's putting on his video, right? Okay. I'll do that. So, since you're so confident hang on, Jake, hang on. Since you're so confident, Alexander, Grand Haven, Michigan, 49417. Come on.
Uh-huh. Come on.
Come on.
After that, you can bring your ass out here to Vegas, too.
Come on.
Come
I
on.
welcome
I live
you.
in Bulgaria.
Come on,
I'm
chicken
actually
shit.
gonna buy the plane ticket. Goodbye.
Sweet.
Go ahead. Good.
Sweet.
Good.
Hey, babe, you're screen recording this,
We'll be
right?
happy to take you out.
Okay. Okay.
We'll be happy to do away with the trash.
So
Absolutely.
again, mind you, even if y'all report this live, my wife is screen recording this, so we have all of it. So when you theists go, oh, we don't give death threats, we don't do any of that. Boom! I just caught it.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, dumbass, who just came up, internet's forever. And now that I have your face, now that I have your profile name and all that other stuff, I can literally report you to the FBI and you can be swatted
No,
within
Interpol,
24
because he's
hours.
in Bulgaria. Interpol. 'cause
Oh,
he's in
sweet,
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. Look at you, Jay. Thank you. So, who's next?
Booyah!
Bam.
Gotta love that shit.
Done spiritual. Yeah, it's so cute.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Hey,
What's up?
What
How
up,
you
bro?
doing today?
listen, I'm a spiritualist basically. I do a lot of conjuring work.
Right on.
With negative and positive sides. Just wanted
Okay.
to know a little bit about. You say Satan loves you. Tell me how Satan loves you. How did
Okay,
you vibe
so
with it?
one, the word is a descriptive title, right? And I'm using it in the form that, for example, like myself, I'm an adversary, specifically to the Abrahamic faiths. So I myself am a Satan. I love people as an individual. I may not be able to stand what they do. I may be an enemy, and I may not want them to eat at my table, but I still want them to eat.
Calm down. Calm down.
So would you say that's a fair, explanation?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem. I do a lot of hoodoo and voodoo, and I do a
Okay,
lot of
right on.
conjuring work. I just wanted to feel what vibe you're at and how you do certain things because
I'm
I've
all about
read
education, brother.
I got you. I'm the same way. But I'm very interesting that
All
you
right,
have this
Brutus.
broadcast, and I appreciate everything, and just wanted to know the simple question.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate what you do, and I would love to have you come to one of my lives one of these days. If you're willing to help teach people who want to learn more about your practice, and love to go through it with you.
All right,
Not
calm
a problem.
down.
Pleasure.
All right. Well, thank you so much. You have a good one.
You too. Thanks. Bye bye.
Right on.
Oh,
All right.
Brutus, you're a piece of
Kevin, I'll bring you up shortly. Next, we're gonna bring up a Dark Knight, if we can. You could go and drop out for us, Stones. Thank you. All right, we're gonna bring up Dark Knight. Evening.
Hello.
How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So you had a question, concern, something you want to go over?
Yes. Earlier in your live, you said there was more than one Jesus.
Yes, both historically and biblically.
I'm just kind of confused on that. I thought there was just one. I don't know.
That's definitely a misconception. So, for example, there was a man by the name of Yeshua ben Hur. Yeshua ben Hur was a traveling magi or rabbi. Then you had Yeshua Barbaros, who was a carpenter. You had Yeshua Lihad Nazarene, which was, the one that was born in Nazareth. And then extra biblical texts, we have an additional 14.
I thought there was only one. That makes no sense. I don't know.
Oh, there's a whole lot. There's a whole lot more.
It
What I would
definitely
like-
doesn't make sense when you're only having it from the one angle from what your church wanted you to have at it. And that's why we push so much for education beyond, because there's way more to your Bible than what your Bible projects.
So I would like to recommend a couple books for you to help you get a better understanding and research in it. Get a copy of the Stone Edition of the Torah, Hathros, and 5 Meglios. Get a copy of the Complete Apocrypha. Get a thing called the Sephardic Siddur. If you wish to understand, for example, the creation story in Genesis, get one, the Enuma Elish, which comes from Sumerian lore, and then also get a copy of the Sefer Yetzirah, both Book of Creation and Formation, Sefer Bahar, and Sefer Hamalach. And then for the New Testament, you're going to want to also get extra books like the Gospels of Thomas and the Gospels of Judas. Right on. I hope that helped. We'll do two more, and then we'll bring up Kevin for a little bit. So next we'll go with Roblox, it looks like.
Oh, this should be fun.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Lil Nas X loves the devil.
Right on, right on.
And the devil loves him too.
Oh, yes, Daddy. Satan is Daddy. Oh.
At least you can admit it.
Right?
Oh. God's on top. God's on top. God's on top.
Nah, I'm
Jesus is
sorry.
my
Got
messy
it.
bottom.
Got it. Your God is definitely a power bottom.
Yeah, messy bottom. Messy bottom.
All right, last one, and then we'll be bringing up Kevin for a little bit. Let's bring up not Chrissy.
Especially messy after Thursday night with me.
What's up, Not Christy?
yeah.
How you doing today?
What's up?
So, do you have questions, concerns, a topic you'd like to cover? What's up?
Nah, I'm just trying to see if y'all would rate my Legos.
Are you sure? I'll rate your
Legos?
Legos. Right
Some
on.
bitch.
What kinds you? Oh, dude, you got fucking Iron Man up in there. That's what's up.
Alrighty.
All right,
All
right
right.
on. Good collection there.
I'll give you a 4 out of 10.
I mean, unless you've got more. You got more? Are you still with us?
I still hear the background.
Are you still with us?
I'm good.
All right. Well, you have a good one, man. All right, let's bring Kevin up for a little bit, and then we'll bring up Adam, and then we'll go on to the next guest after that. Right on, right on.
The guests are getting it's like they're not even trying, dude. They're not even trying, man. It's like,
Why would they?
At least we're not dealing with
getting a lot
another
of trolling
Jesse.
heads, too. You're getting a lot of trolls and shit, you know. But I caught at least one good one with you, so so I'm grateful for that. Yeah. How are you?
I'm gonna buy.
doing, huh?
I'm gonna buy a ticket.
What are you?
But I did catch the threatening guy. That was fun.
The Lil Jack Sibber, did you send a request? It doesn't show that you sent a request.
Oh, you guys fell.
My pronouns or whatever you want to call me. I really don't care. Usually you have to have at least 1,000 followers. I do know in Canada, I think you only need 500. So I guess it depends on where your location is.
Canada, you lucky bastard.
No, because they don't get any creator fund.
Oh, you don't have enough. That's why I jack. You have to have a bare minimum of 1,000 if you're in America, and then it varies on what other country you live in.
You going to get any decent people up here? I wonder.
Right.
Because maybe more than half of them have just been here to, taunt you and
I'm an atheist.
waste your time.
I don't have a religion. I mean, I do subscribe to treeism, and that will eventually be a legal religion eventually. Yeah.
I still got to convert you to Shrek though.
Right.
A little bit. All right. Well, if you want to get somebody up here and all that to kind of have fun with, that's.
Yep. Right on. I'll bring Adam up real quick, and then.
All right.
And then we'll move on to the last two that are waiting.
Okay. No, Kevin, I still need data on the whole thing.
Doesn't take any faith to be an atheist.
I'll do
it just
that.
takes common sense.
I'll send that tonight, dude. Okay.
Atheism is the default setting.
I'll send
born
you
an atheist.
the uncensored shit. You had the full pure thing, so.
Okay, so J. Ken, Satan is just a descriptive title.
For the 400th time.
Right.
Oh, hold
I have
on.
no
This
idea what I'm
live.
messing with. Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots.
Hold
Adam
on, my screen
Ray.
went black. I'm gonna have to. You wanna knock me off and then I'll rejoin there, Spazzo?
All right, yeah, sure. So while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna bring up the other two real quick. All right, so we have Willy Wang 66 something.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll see. What's up, Willy
Hello?
Wang? Oh, another kid. Okay, well,
Well, I wanted to ask you, what made you become a Satanist or whatever you call it?
well, I'm an
Education,
atheist,
buddy.
and it was education and research.
Have you met Satan?
Satan is
No,
just
Satan's
a
not
title.
real.
It's just
So
a
he's
title.
not real?
So think of it
No.
like this, all right? So the word Satan is like the word janitor, right? It's a description of something, and then you would have the person's name. So you would have Satan, and then Satan could be Azazel or Samael or Yahweh, right? But just like janitor, and then the person is named Bob. Does that make sense?
I mean, not from my understanding.
Well, I hope that you do more research, and down the road, if you have more questions, let us know.
Yep.
You have a good
You're
one,
a
man.
kiddo, so you're here to be, educated and helped. We're
And,
not
and,
here
and I
to
got a question
ridicule
real
you,
quick.
kiddo.
Are you over the age of 13?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
My parents never let me know.
Yeah, then you're definitely younger than 13, and you should not be on this app, and your parents should be ashamed.
Sorry,
Shame?
kiddo.
Why?
Yep.
Well, because there are rules and you're not following them, kiddo.
Your parents should be ashamed that you wear headphones.
I literally, it's not. There it goes.
Okay.
I feel bad for those kids.
Me too, man. They're growing up just completely abused. It is child abuse to lie to a child, man. It is child abuse.
So what's up,
Especially to
Play
raise
God?
them up trying to believe that some kind of a magical sky fairy is watching them when they're trying to just learn who they are.
I find it more hurtful that, a lot of these parents, treat them like crap for having imaginary friends, but still pray to an imaginary sky fairy.
Right.
Hey, sir.
What's up?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take up much of your time. Can I just ask some questions? Cause this is
Go for it.
Go for it.
So I just got so can I won't take up much of your time. Can I just have a challenge of asking a couple questions?
Yeah.
I'll ask why are you a Satanist or whatever, and you can ask me why I'm a Christian or whatever. So
I'm
first,
pretty sure I know why you're a Christian, but go for it.
Okay, so first I just a couple minutes ago you said you're not you don't actually believe in Satan. It's a title, right?
That's what it is. Yep. Yes.
Then this is one of the quick questions. Then why does your background say whatever that says?
Satan loves you?
Because we hold that title, buddy.
Yeah, I'm a Satan. I'm an adversary to the Abrahamic faith, and I love people for them as an individual. I may not be able to stand what they believe in or what they do, but I love them as a Homo sapien sapien.
Also, my next question is, are you a kind of a toxic Satanist? Because do you hate me not for who I
I don't
am,
hate
but
you.
for being a Christian?
Nope.
You're a kid. You've never done anything to us, kiddo. We don't
Especially
hate you.
as a kid, I actually don't hold anything against you because you're still learning, you're still developing, and you're currently a product of your environment.
You are tomorrow's future, kiddo, and we hold that above everything
And we want nothing
else.
but the best for you.
Okay.
Including getting free from a very toxic mentality, which the people who you're supposed to be able to trust are clearly leading you down that path, and that's dangerous. And we really hope that you get out of that crap because you are way more potential than what that religion will ever give you credit for.
And please, if you're a Christian, research that book. Don't listen to other people. Research
Read it for real. Read it for real, kiddo. Pay attention to what it's saying. Read it objectively.
You mean the Bible?
Yes.
You got it.
I have
Read
a Bible.
it. Sweet.
Good.
What kind?
Read it.
I literally have
King James.
I have the old and new right here. Wait. I don't know if it's showing yet. Hold on. Yeah, this is it. It has Old and New Genesis. I know it's
Okay.
gonna have.
So what I would recommend for someone your age is the NKJV Study Bible.
Okay.
That's
Also,
what I would recommend.
I respect your opinion that you think I'll grow up. I mean, I'm like 100% sure I'll always stay a Christian of God and Jesus, but I do
Yo,
really
I have plenty of friends that are Christians. The ones that we
I
have problems with are ones who use their religion to hurt others.
Right.
okay. Also,
As
another
long as you're not
question.
one of them, you're good.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I got another question.
Go for it.
So I've seen like you say Satan is just a title, right?
That's all it is.
Yep.
Just like the word devil or the word Messiah. Messiah just means anointed one. Satan means adversary or accuser. The devil is literally a liar, a devourer, a deceiver, etc.
Which is
Okay,
pretty well
but
descriptive
then why
of
are
God in
there
that Bible.
Yeah.
then why are there some Satanists on this app that like use those like things that believe in Satan? Like I've seen like this girl make an edit where like Satan is by her side or something. Like there
Okay,
are
so there's a difference between an atheistic Satanist and a theistic Satanist. Amongst the theistic Satanists, you have people like the Infernos, you have the Luciferians, and then you have those who are of a certain type of witchcraft specifically, and I don't mean Wicca, that's completely different, that follow the Abrahamic mysticism.
okay.
So, like demonolatry, which was written by King James, or they follow the teachings of King Solomon in the Lesser or Greater Keys.
So for you, it'd be more like a Baptist instead of a Lutheran or a Catholic. It's the same kind of thing. Some of the Satanists are believing that Satan is a real being, and most of us are not. Most of us are using it as a title in order to stand against the oppressive nature of the greater majority of the Judeo-Christian faith.
Because, for example, Christians are responsible for damnatio memoria. Do you know what that means?
I'm pretty sure I know what damnation means, but I don't know what memorial means.
So, damnatio memoria is a Latin term that means to completely wipe from history. Throughout history, Christians, and especially the Catholics, have committed damnatio memoria against many different pagan theologies, many theologies within their own faiths, etc. There are other things that they have committed that, but because you're not an adult, I will not speak on. But definitely research. They've created things like conversion camps. They've created torture chambers. There's a reason why there are so many legal cases going against the Christian church because of the things they've committed. So do your studies, man. I implore you, study it. Don't be like most of these Christians nowadays who the most that they've got is a every once in a while Bible study and then they read their devotionals. Get in your word. Get in it.
Oh yeah, also, I got two more questions. So
Okay, go for it.
first of all, I know I've heard the same thing from like a lot of you guys because you guys don't take it like seriously, or at least not you guys specifically, but like
Depends on
some.
what you mean by take seriously. We don't take the mythos seriously.
Well, what would you think if Jesus actually came back though? Because like all like they people always say, oh, but that'll never happen, so I don't have to worry about it. But like the real question is, what would you do if it did happen?
Well, your Bible already said that it won't. See, Jesus told his disciples that amongst you, some of you will still be alive when I return. None of them are alive, which means technically Christianity ended in 70 AD.
I don't think that's
And
what
not
he
only
meant
that,
by
but
in a human body. I think he meant in a spiritual way they'll be like alive, but
Nope.
um,
Nope.
uh,
That's why you go back to the book of Isaiah.
Right.
Okay.
Which is what he was quoting. Because it was
And
supposed to be the
I would
restoration
also,
of the kingdom of David.
and I'd like to point out that you're on a dangerous ledge towards Pascal's wager with that one, kiddo. Whereas you're thinking that, well, if I'm wrong, then I just don't exist. But if you're wrong, you burn for eternity. But you're not considering that there are 6,000 other named gods that have been worshipped throughout this world. So it's not just
Over
yours against us.
100,000 deities and over 40,000 different theologies.
Right. So the chances of it just being that 50-50 are abysmal, just atrocious in general.
So
So
what's
you
your
got to
last
keep in
question?
mind that
My last question is, it's not really a question, and I don't want you to take this offensively because I really respect you for being like really kind, because I find most Satanist or atheist on TikTok really mean, but you guys are actually pretty respectful for you guys literally being a Satanist and me being a Christian. We're
Keep this in
literally like
mind.
the exact, I know, we're
Keep,
literally the exact opposites.
keep this in mind. Okay,
No, we're not.
most atheists and Satanists seem aggressive because of the constant harassment from Christians.
Right.
Or
Well,
Muslims.
wait, no,
So
that's
most of it
also.
is responsive.
Oh, cause that's also something else. Like that's what I like to call a fake Christian, because there are some people who say they're Christian and they force Christianity upon other people. That's what I personally like to call not a real Christian, cause like
And that's
me
called a
and him,
no true Scotsman fallacy.
cause we
Right.
don't force it on people like that anyways.
Well,
Like me, I'm like a heavy Christian. I pray to God all the time, but I
and
never
the
force it.
reason,
I
the
never
reason,
force
kiddo,
it
that
on.
you do that is because it was forced on so many generations before you. So the entirety of the history of Christian faith has been, and it doesn't matter what sect you look at, has been oppressing by force anyone who stands against them. The only reason that we don't kill or get killed for that today is because it's finally come to a realization in the secular world that no, we shouldn't be killing people just because they don't want to do something that we feel that they should do. So up until that point, which was only a few hundred years ago in most areas, because it's still happening in a lot of areas today, the only reason that that's not happening in certain areas like this is because we've taken that right away from the Christian faith in these areas. So you guys would still be killing us right now on these shores if we had not taken that right from you.
As a matter of fact, the Catholics and other Christian faiths, at one point, it was against the law to even own a Bible, which means if you were not part of the clergy and you were a Christian and they caught you with a Bible, they would burn you at the stake.
Yep, because you were not permitted to speak on behalf of God. How dare you?
Oh no, but that's what I was talking about. What I call fake Christian that like forces it on other people. I swear, if that were still legal till this day, I wouldn't do it, because I wouldn't,
Good.
because as a real Christian that really believes in God and Jesus kindness, because like God is literally for me, because we believe in God, that He's literally the embodiment of goodness and kindness on all this stuff. Real Christians like me wouldn't want that, because we don't think anyone deserves to die, no matter how, no matter what they do. If someone rapes a child and kills someone, yeah, they do deserve a lot, but they do not deserve to be burned by the stake or like get their like left nut ripped off. They don't.
I
The
don't
only
know, man.
deserve.
When you get older, that might change. Trust me, because as someone who survived that stuff, I absolutely agree that they should be unicized.
Yeah, you can't treat inhumane monsters humanely because they don't understand anything like that.
Because they're
Monsters
not really
understand
human.
one
They're
thing.
just monsters. They're just monsters pretending to be human in between victims.
I know, but I personally would just say I would never want to actually kill or hurt someone unless they
Good.
like are
Good.
literally
You've got a pure
did
heart.
something.
Please keep it.
But that's as a Christian, meaning because I'm just like, I actually, unlike other people, like abusive dads who force it on their children, I would never do something like that, because I'm a real Christian who would actually believe in real good kindness. I would
You
never
should
burn
you
by
should
the
give
stake.
Cyber Poet here. You see Cyber Poet in our comment section right here. Give him a follow. He's a fellow
Right.
Christian, and he will definitely help connect you to specific Christian literature that will help you on your path.
And he
And I,
seems the same way that you do, kiddo. So
yep.
in the same sense as the respect that I'll give Dennis, I'll give you. Praise your Jesus, because your Jesus, my boy, is the path. You're on that path. You stay on that path.
Wait,
But
no, sir.
remember,
That's
don't ever
that's
let
not
them
what I
tell
mean,
you
though,
science
sir.
is not your friend.
Sir, that's not what I mean, sir. I mean, I still believe in the same Jesus, but that's the
That's
Oh, there are
fine.
real.
multiple Jesus.
No,
Right,
but
right.
the
So
real Jesus that us real Christians believe is the same Jesus that I believe, and yeah, I still believe. It's not like anything that I do against God. I'm meaning the same Jesus that like
that's fine.
all 4 billion people, other 4 billion people believe. It's not like a different type of Jesus. It's the Jesus I'm talking about because it's Jesus himself. I do not think anyone deserves to die or be burned by the stake like he would, because that would be sinful. That would be mean and rude.
Well, there's a lot of those 4 billion other people that you were mentioning. They do not share your sentiments on your
exactly.
Jesus,
So please stay pure. Please do. Like keep and get into that word, man. Find the
We
stuff
need
that's not okay
Christians
with
like
it,
you.
and stand up. Be the one who grows up and changes our future. That holds the Christians that shouldn't be acting the way they are accountable. Be that.
Right.
Be our future. Be the ones
Please.
that we can be proud of.
Please.
Okay. Also, I
Please,
just
we
saw a
need you,
comment
kiddo.
saying, from Goes one, only one Jesus exists, and all other Jesus are antichrist. I mean, if he's meaning it in the right way, I think that's what I'm trying to say, because I think you guys are kind of confusing it. I don't think you, know, because like I'm trying to. It's a little confusing, but I do respect you guys for being so
Well,
nice.
Plague. I have my
Yeah.
degree in divinity and
sorry.
metaphysics. I have heavily studied numerous theologies, including the Abrahamic one, for over a decade.
Yeah, and I was where you were, probably what it sounds like about your age, kiddo. I was done with that faith by the time I was 14 because I went through and I did read it objectively. And I
15 for
knew
me.
immediately that if there is some kind of a true Jesus, Yeshua Messiah out there doing his cosmic thing, I'm not going to be finding him in that book or with those people. So that's why I take care of animals for my day and study science my ass off all through the night. And I do everything I can just to be better than I woke up yesterday. That's the whole point. And it's not to appease Jesus or anything like that. It's just because I can see the importance of it. I know that that's how I achieve what I want to see before I leave this world. You got to be the change you want to see in the world.
Yep, you want to see a change, you got to be the change.
And your Jesus absolutely said that as well. So
Okay. Also, I swear this is my last thing I'm gonna say before I leave.
Go for it.
So, like when I say like you guys probably aren't understanding me, is because I do believe that God, and I believe in that same Jesus that even other people that force it on other people do. It's just I spread it. I preach it in a different way than other people do. It's the same Jesus that some people force it on people in other ways that people don't. I'm trying to say that that the same type of people that force it, the same type of Jesus that people are forcing on people, and people are is the same type of Jesus I still believe, but that's other people that like me who preach it in a nice way and don't force it on people.
And that's
I'm just
fine.
trying to point that out because I think you guys are misunderstanding me when I'm saying I believe in the Jesus.
No, we
that's
hear
fine.
you. We were in the same spot you were.
You got it. Yep. Yep.
Just
And
keep
you can
researching.
maintain
That's
that
all
as
I
much
ask.
as you like. Yeah, you maintain that as much as you like. You're not hurting anybody with it. You are more than welcome to it.
Yep.
Okay.
Just keep
Stay the
researching.
course.
I respect you guys, and I'm gonna go now. But bye.
Thank you. Have a good one.
It's reciprocal, kiddo. Good chat.
See, hey, all you adult Christians, take lessons from the kid.
For real. How hard was that?
Right? We got a couple more before we bring up Kevin and Adam here. Let's see. Who's next?
Okay, so
What's up? How you doing?
Okay, so you know how you guys are. What are you again? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I'm an atheist. He's an anti-theist.
I'm an anti-theist.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm a Catholic, and one of the
Ooh.
verses in the
What kind,
Catholic
real
Bible
quick?
say.
What kind?
What do you mean? What kind?
Are you Roman
You got,
Catholic? Are you Protestant Catholic? Which
you guys got like
version
6
Catholic?
different sects. Which
Roman.
one are you? Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So in the Catholic Bible, it says those who do not follow Jesus will be laughed upon. Can you explain that a little bit for me?
Well, I mean, it's kind of what Christians do. They degrade other people constantly.
Yeah.
Okay, and
especially those who don't follow your faith.
But what I will say this, do you consider someone that you don't agree with or who doesn't believe a fool?
No.
Okay. So then you wouldn't be in violation of Matthew 5:22. So applaud yourself for that one.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, and what caused you guys into atheism and theism?
Education, research,
and empathy.
Yep, empathy, and then science, etc.
Yeah. I was looking for answers personally, and that's why I'm so
what you
heavy
guys
into
were
the
saying
science.
earlier,
What was
wasn't
that?
Judaism and Christianism a sin? And you would no a. It was, I believe, A.D. year 27 that it was when Judaism had became legal and Christianity was still illegal, and you were killed. With Judaism,
Yeah, it
So
wasn't that soon.
you're in reference to Pliny the Younger, and it wasn't that Christianity was illegal; it's that they weren't allowed, just like any other faith. We're not allowed
To
to
have the
practice their
book.
faith publicly without a permit.
Right.
They could still practice, by themselves, and they could even erect a temple so long as they paid their taxes and abided by the permits.
what I have learned is it was, if you were caught, you would be killed.
Only if you proselytized in a way that was against the law.
Or had a Bible of your own without being
But
a member of the
Judaism back
clergy.
then, it was
Yes.
nearly the same religion. How was it legal?
We
It
don't
wasn't.
know.
It wasn't nearly the same religion because, crazy enough, just within the first 100 years, about 1,000 different types of Christianity had arisen. Just the Catholics seemed to won out in the first, 500.
Right.
And didn't the ruler that had wanted Christians dead, before he died, didn't he make it legal and get baptized so he would keep his soul alive?
No.
I was taught that.
I am sorry that you were taught that.
Yeah,
So, for
I would
example,
delve
right?
into that research, kiddo, because
Are you
that's
familiar with the number 666?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
It is the devil's number.
It's the mark of the beast, right? And the number is of his name, correct?
Yes.
What's his name?
Satan.
Nero. Or
Satan
Neron.
is a title.
Satan is a title. Satan means accuser or adversary. Devil means deceiver or devourer. They're titles. So, for example, I could be a Satan. You could be a Satan. If you're an adversary to something, specifically a specific faith, you're considered a Satan. It's a title. It's kind of like the word janitor. There's the janitor, and then there's the person, Bob. The number equates to the Roman emperor Nero or Neron. That's why there's a difference between 616 and 666, because in Greek, Nero or Neron, the final N was optional.
Then why is Jesus' number 777?
It's not.
No,
that was something that was added. The actual name for Yeshua or
that was added
Yahshua
this century, by the way.
would have been either 432 or 528. And it's in reference to a frequency.
Right.
This is why it's very important not to just learn Greek, but to also learn Hebrew.
Yeah, it's the original language that your guys' plagiarized Bible was bought from. So,
what was that?
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of it. It is taught that Jesus will leave the bad and bring the good on the end of the world, on Jesus' arising.
So when you go back to the book of Isaiah, right, the prophecy is that the kingdom of David will be restored and that David himself will be resurrected and the kingdom will last forever. In the New Testament, they rewrote it so that way they could say that Yeshua fulfilled that prophecy. That's why Jews don't believe Yeshua was the Messiah. He was a Messiah, he was an anointed one, but he wasn't the Messiah. And most of the prophecies in the Old Testament were already fulfilled in the Old Testament. For example, the whole entering the city on a donkey, well, they messed up on that one too, because did he ride in on a donkey or a horse? Because according to the Old Testament prophecy, the leader who did this did both.
Didn't they force Jesus to carry his own Christ while being beat on the way to his death spot?
Well, it depends on which Yeshua. Yeshua Ben Hur, was beaten to death. Then you had Yeshua Barbarus, who was a carpenter, who was beaten and then tied to a tree outside of the town about 30 years after the supposed crucifixion. And then you had the Yeshua of Nazarene, who we have no definitive historical implications, but it is possible that one of them was crucified. But the biggest problem with the story is the fact that he had his own private grave, but it was Roman law that if you were crucified, that you were thrown into a mass grave.
That answers. Okay. So, did you just answer my next question, which was going to be, what's the difference between crucifixion and crucified?
Yes, there's actually a difference. Okay, so being crucified could be literally on anything standing. It was a type of a torturous death that the Romans used to dissuade anyone to speak against Rome. So, for example, Yeshua Barbarus, who was the carpenter, was a man who openly spoke against Rome. And that was against the law. So they beat him to damn near death and then tied him outside the tree outside the town, and left him there to suffocate. And then you had specific crucifixion, which was used for only the worst of the worst.
Which wasn't that where they put nails in their hands?
Oh, they did more than that. What they did is they put nails in your hand. They left you there up there for like 5 to 6 days, and then they came and broke your kneecaps.
It was the ankles. They broke the ankles so you can't support yourself up.
Brutal.
Yeah, well, no, they broke the ankles right at the beginning, and then they broke your kneecaps so that way if like a storm came in and knocked it over, you couldn't get up and leave.
I mean, that's not even including the spears to the sides, the
question. I'm sorry for wasting so much time.
Oh, you didn't waste any time, man. I welcome the questions.
Yep.
Keep your research
That's
going.
What we're here for.
What is it? I do believe it was the beginning of Christ's life when, it's a question I'm thinking of. Okay, I forget what I was gonna ask. But wasn't Christianity spreaded very rapidly after?
I mean, it was kind of already being spread by Judaism and other Hebrew sects, but kind of.
They've actually got an animation showing the 3 Abrahamic faiths and their spread. And when you watch it, you can actually see how it spreads and then it recedes and then it spreads and then it recedes and then it spreads and it recedes.
A Jew could go out
so it's
and preach the same God, but Christianity couldn't.
No, Christianity can't because they can't agree on anything. That's why you have so many different denominations.
That explains the recessions that I was just talking about as well.
After the guy who made Christianity legal was I'm trying to think of his name because I got a question.
Well, it was always legal.
Yeah, it's never been a time where Christianity wasn't legal.
It was only made to where, like I said, if you practiced it, like preached it publicly, you had to have a permit because they didn't have public speaking during that time. That wasn't legal.
Right.
It was the leader that made it. You could preach it publicly before his death.
That depends on what country you're talking about. I mean,
It was Roman. It was the Roman Empire. The leader that made it.
That wasn't Flavius.
Well, again, even Nero never made it illegal. It was never illegal. And then
he's talking about making it so you could even have the Bible and everything. And I know the motherfucker's name, and I just can't think of it.
Yeah, it's
on the tip of my tongue. I know who he's trying to refer to. And that's not the only. It's not Constantine. This was far after. This was a good 125 years or so after.
And what does the title "Satan Loves You" stand for?
Again, so for example, I'm a Satan.
That's gonna fuck with me.
And I love people as an individual. Even my enemies, I may not want them to eat at my table, but I still want them to eat.
I will never hate somebody, but I will dislike them.
Same.
I can dislike someone very heavily, but hate is a different type of way of thinking.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the polar opposite of love. So I mean,
like
the
I
fact
could
that
see
the
worst
most
person in the world. Okay, I can't say that, but like Hitler, that's somebody I can use that word against.
Yeah.
But now,
Yeah, I agree.
I think it was Victor the
somebody
First.
that was on the enemy team, if they were dying, I wouldn't necessarily let them die.
Yeah, I hear you.
If you know what I'm trying to say.
Yep, I get you.
Yeah, here we go.
That's
In
all.
195
Sorry
AD,
for wasting
it
so
was
much
Pope
time. Have a
Victor.
great rest of your night.
You're good. You're good. I got your answer, by the way, kiddo. It was Pope Victor the First in AD 195. He was the one that made it okay to preach the Bible and have a Bible, even if you weren't sighted.
Yep. All right, that's all the requests. The only ones that are left are Adam and Robert C. So we'll bring Robert C. real quick, and then we'll move on to Adam, and then we'll be done with the night.
Oh. It's funny, we get that one extremist piece of shit, and then everybody else has been pretty awesome.
Yep. How you doing today, Robert?
Woo, shit.
Are you with us, Robert? Can you hear me?
Can't hear you if you are.
Oh, well, they disconnected. All right, so Adam, come on stage. What's up, bro?
Welcome back, Brohim.
Hakuna Maple.
Hakuna Maple.
Hakuna, my motherfucking maple.
So, I guess you're,
Man, the amount of Christians that failed the test today.
Yeah. And then the amount that actually passed it. That's
yeah, that
surprising.
actually yeah, it did surprise me today. I welcome it. What I find the most amazing though is it was mostly the young ones, the teenagers that were far more accepting. Yeah,
they're questioning it. They're at that age, man, and I remember it. That's why I always just narrow it down.
I'll be right back. You guys continue. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Word. But yeah, I think that was a perfect example as to why I pull it back for kids. Why I'm not so quick to just be like, well, you're a fucking fucktard and fuck yourself in the ass. I see you back there, Emily. Did you freeze up on us, Adam?
No, I'm right here.
No, I see you. All right. I saw you blink.
No, just here. Bored. That extremist. One that's wow.
Yeah, that guy was fun. Oh boy. And he showed his face like an idiot. That's beautiful.
Yeah, as he got reported.
In Bulgaria, oh boy, they're gonna slap him up pretty bad if his government gets a hold of that. That's gonna be fun for him.
Yeah, idling death threats. Wonderful.
Not only that, but I'm pretty sure they're not allowed to have weapons there.
I think they have them. Just he's gonna end up in Bulgaria jail, and that's one of the roughest ones. One of the roughest jails.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna know what it's gonna feel like to be the angry girlfriend there.
Yep. And yet we're the hateful ones.
Uh-huh.
Notice how we've been mostly nothing but kind to most of them.
You could try again, Robert.
Fucking trippy.
And what's funny is we caught them doing it on 3 separate lives. That all it took was a photo and a song. Yep. And they became so hateful. And majority of them were the ones saying it. Not a small amount, majority.
How long has this live been going on? It only tells you.
It's
up in the top right-hand corner.
That's what I'm looking. It's not even showing me.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, it's about an hour.
And it takes this long just to get it down to under 50 people.
Mm-hmm.
No hate
I
like
Jack
Christian
Schreiber,
love,
you
baby.
don't have enough followers to go live.
Yeah, thank you, Atheistic Reasoning. I appreciate it.
Huh. It has been awesome, though. This has been fun.
Yep. I did promise you guys something special, didn't I?
No, it was great.
I came from another live where like Dr. John said, he's like,
yeah.
He was in there from the chat. He's like, Adam, go easy. Adam, go easy. Adam, go easy.
I mean, sometimes you gotta. If it's just gonna kill him like that, then yeah, you gotta go easy.
Aw, thank you, Thank you, Atheistic Reasoning. That means the world to me.
Well, it's because there was another Canadian, and they decided
you, Coro.
that they were going to like ad hom. They didn't ad hom. They did ad hominem. They that person ad hominem. They did no true Scotsman fallacy. But I jumped in the live, and I'm like,
good job.
And then everybody saw me, and through that chat saw me come in. They're like, let Adam in.
Did I just see a fucking screen name that says I got lollies in my basement? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Somebody.
By the way,
him.
Lee Jack, try to get up to at least 500, and then continue coming to the lives, and then I'd be happy to invite you to a Discord meeting.
Well, I'm not a Satanist. I'm part of Treeism.
Yep, he is a treeist.
What the fuck, though? Like,
yeah, what the hell is I got Lolis in my basement?
Lolies is that whole fucking weird ass Japanese pedophile shit, dude.
Oh, legit?
Yeah, it's fucking
well,
creeper
then
shit.
check out their shit, and if any of it's sus, report them.
That's fucking creeper shit, bro. I only know that because one of my exes was like all super hyped about that shit, and that's
Go ahead, Lil Jack.
Fucking ex, dude. That's so creepy.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the whole idea of Hello Kitty too. Hello Kitty was originally a Japanese whorehouse.
Yeah, that kind of left a whole bad taste in my mouth, man.
Plague, I'd be happy to answer the questions later on because I'm not going to be on much longer because I've got some Twitch and Call of Duty to do here shortly. But I'll be doing lives every single day for at least an hour, including classes on my Discord. So if you'd like, come to those, and I'd be happy to answer your questions.
You can also drop videos to either one of us, and we will respond to them.
What'd you say, babe?
You destroyed people's imagery of Hello Kitty.
And I'll be cruising through others, and I'll be cruising through others, debates because.
Right on.
I just don't do religion. I do political.
Yo, I welcome it. Is it Paladin? Yo, I welcome it. Mega Ultra Delta 1, and my my Activision account is Dick and Balls. And I didn't come up with that. Here's the messed up part. That was the name that was given to me by Activision, and I loved it so much I kept it.
Hey, Spazzo, I cannot jump out because I think that CK wants to try and reconnect.
No, it's good because, like I said, I'm going to be getting off here soon. So,
yeah,
my Twitch is Spaztastic91.
I know, but CK wants to reconnect. So,
well, who's CK?
He's in the he's wants to join. He's the one that was supposed to join before me.
CK, I don't see it in the the request.
I can see it.
It's not showing up.
Never mind, it's gone now. He must have left.
Oh, okay.
I can send.
Just do search for Satanists on here, and you'll find a lot of good content. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, it just ate it. All right.
Right on. So highlights. So Adam, what's a highlight from this live that you really enjoyed?
You mean Bulgaria, bitch?
I get plane ticket.
He's going to be angry girlfriend by next week.
I hold my fake AK.
What's he gonna do? Come to Canada without his guns so the Canadians don't have guns?
Right. Like I wish his dumbass would show up, because the second he would realize the difference between a pony boy with a gun and a true martial artist who can use anything as a weapon.
Including your own motherfucking fingers, buddy. Your fingers
Yo,
are mine, not yours.
Happy Ginger. Like, you're right. The kids here were far more respectful than most of the Christian adults. Like, this generation gives me some hope.
A little bit,
Bulgaria boy. By the time I'm done with him, he's gonna have his own head up his ass, and he's gonna fight for air.
Yep. If he's not already doing it.
Oh, he's shitting the bricks. I guarantee it already.
So Jay, what's your favorite highlight?
I think the kids. Because they really did instill a little bit more faith in me for humanity.
Right on. Right on.
We might be able to curtail the extinction event if kids like they get in control of situations that they really need to be in control of. So
Yeah,
I really hope that they continue with their education and with their deconstruction that will be inevitable, because intelligent minds cannot maintain religion for long without having to break it the fuck down.
Yep. I will have to say, since that was already mentioned, the next step for me would be the opening section of the specific live, and the amount of butthurt Christians that get pissed off over a song and a photo.
I was up within the first minute and just giggling the whole way while I was watching it climb up to 700. It was fucking delicious. Just delicious. I typically can't stand no gospel-y kind of music, but that was fun.
I told you do it. It's not hard to trigger them. Like, it's not. Which you would think they'd have more self-control.
No, I wouldn't. I never expect self-control from Christians.
I'm saying if they followed their book, you would think that they would.
Well, they don't even read their book, so how could they possibly follow it?
Which we've proven that one time and time again today.
Oh my goodness, it's a
Yep, it reached up to 760 today. So my goal for tomorrow is to get it up to like 800-900.
If I got a dime for every single Christian we proved don't even read their own book, I would be a motherfucking billionaire already.
Right. Yeah, I play Cold War, Vanguard. I play a whole host of different games, though. So.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, I gotta hop off here because we gotta be hitting up with Chico because he ain't working tonight.
All I gotta say is that Bulgaria bitch. When he had his thing in his hands like that, I'm surprised that he hasn't cocained himself yet.
Well, the funny thing is, if you actually paid attention to it, you can tell it was a toy gun.
Oh, yeah.
It was literally a toy.
That's why he wouldn't put it on screen for long.
Well.
But yeah, I'm about ready for bed too. So.
Yo, I really don't care what faith you are. I mean, if you're good at Call of Duty, you're good at Call of Duty. Like, mad support. Right. But I warn you, man, I average between 35 to 55 kills per match. So, and my KD is usually between 2 to 5.
All right, I'm out of here, you guys. I'm going to try and get to bed.
All right, you guys take it easy.
Lay down.
Love you. Hakuna Maple.
Hakuna Maple.